We're experiencing challenging and unprecedented times. Everyone, from governments to companies to families, has been deeply affected by this global pandemic. All across our country, Americans are making prudent and measured adjustments to protect themselves, their families, and their fellow citizens.
Tough decisions are being made, often in the context of getting the job done. There are things we simply must continue to do. Everyone is doing their part. Among others, first responders, medical professionals are all working exhaustively to perform their critical roles. They represent the best of American spirit, and they deserve our appreciation.
Your Marine Corps is also an organization that continues to perform a role of vital importance to the nation.
Overcame!
We also can't stop doing what we do. Especially now, America's Marines are forward deployed, reassuring friends and deterring adversaries.
In order to ensure our current and future effectiveness, we must protect the well-being and safety of our most precious resource, our people.
Right now, nowhere are we more focused on getting it right than at our recruiting stations and recruit training depots, where young volunteers from across the country are taking on the challenge of becoming Marines.
We're an all-volunteer force. For our Corps to remain ready to do what we do, we rely on young people of character, volunteers who exhibit grit and a fighting spirit, who want to be part of an elite team. We are complying with CDC's guidelines by social distancing, remaining 6 feet apart in groups less than 10. We're also doing temperature checks and additional screening to ensure they have not come in contact with anyone with COVID-19. We're being innovative, utilizing social media through virtual means to keep families and prospects informed before they go to recruit training. We're also asking them to self-isolate for 14 days before leaving to recruit training.
It's imperative to preserve the training pipeline to make sure that we can get all of these recruits through without any illness. We take an abundance of caution upon their arrival to put them in an area of staging for 14 days. We have a very robust medical team, continually assessing whether or not symptoms are developing. They're checking for fevers in the mornings and in the afternoons. And as those things begin to develop, we would rapidly identify that and then move them into an isolation status. We have a medical force that's ready and poised to ensure that the health and well-being